Well, so we are now heading towards Visidia, although I'm still a few towns away. I've just come up a very dry, very windy country, up the mountains with hotels are shut and I've left Timahdite behind. Timahdite, about 32 kilometers now, and last night I decided to stay in a cafeteria there and charge up batteries, which is part of this journey, to write up my blog. So I was a bit trapped regarding a place to stay. It could have been possible to make it to here yesterday, but instead I found a nice little spot next to a river where I had a wash. But we see now cedars of Lebanon mixed in to the landscape. And very glorious trees, can go to thousands of years old. I've seen one 2,000 years old in Lebanon. And architectural, look at that, still alive. And look at the dogs, very quiet. There's a lot of them around these regions. They're always half feral, they accept food from passers-by. The landscape opens up after a long climb. This is beautiful. But these dogs, they only really go for you at night time. It's a really interesting thing. But even those which are kept on the farms, come chasing after you along the road, but they never really attack. They just bark and bark and bark, and once you get used to that, you lose your fear of them. Some of them look right scraggy. But there are particular breeds here which are really quite beautiful with their long coats. Believe me though, these landscapes are well populated. There are goat herders everywhere. The dogs here seem to be very passive, and I noticed way back there a man feeding them bread, so they're obviously used to contact. It's almost like a well done for getting over that mountain. That's been 2 days, I think. Steady uphill climb. Although I haven't really pushed that hard. And I did stop in that last town. But maybe 10 years ago, they would have expected snow up here. And there is not a sign of it. Nowhere near. If you don't get the rain, you don't get the cold updrafts. What I should say is the cold down drafts, the cold depression. It's the warm up drafts which need to be pushed back down. Look at that, beautiful sight. I'm not expecting this to be the end of my mountain trek. I'm going down into a valley now. And I'm hoping to make the next time, which is about 40-50 kilometers. That breed, that's the one I was talking about earlier. Their long coats. Okay. So where there's agriculture, there are cafeterias. And small shops. But Moroccans tend to build on top of hills. That's what I've noticed. I think when it rains here, it does rain. And it just absolutely floods. You can see the deep gullies cut into the sides of the Probably can't hear me anymore.